This Morning, your news now.
Welcome back to News 12 this morning. So, okay, it's getting colder outside, so that means it's time to take care of a little bit more of your car. So, joining us now is Chuck to talk a little bit about some car talk. So, good morning.
Good morning.
So, with it getting a little colder outside, what do you suggest about warming your car up, getting it ready so you don't just drive off in the morning? What tips do you have for us?
Actually, you don't let them warm up anymore.
Oh.
You just start it up and go. It's actually worse for them if you let it sit and idle for a long period of time. So start it up, take off down the road. The new cars, when I talk about new, I'm talking about anything after 1996, are designed to be at operating temperature in less than 3 minutes.
Wow.
So you're up and you're gone and it's not a big deal. The older cars had carburetors and they didn't heat up as fast and they had issues. Not the new cars. Just get in it, and anything that's fuel injected, it's not a problem. You just get in it and go.
Is there anything specifically that someone should do to winterize their car here in Tennessee?
Well, if it hasn't been done in a few years, you want to make sure you change your coolant, because if the coolant is not good enough and it drops below freezing, it'll freeze and it'll ruin an engine. The next thing you need to do is have your battery tested. An average battery will last 5 years. If your car's 3 years or older, or your battery's 3 years or older, you're at the point to where it's kind of on that brink line. And what's good about that is today's technology allows us to test a battery and show that it's going bad before you can't get up and go to work one morning. So if you go to a Quick Lube or an auto repair shop or whatever, have them test your battery and have them check it, because you won't know it. It's not like the old cars where you just start cranking slow and slow. You just get up one morning and it's just click and that's it. Yeah, and then you're stuck. I mean, so especially if you got to be somewhere early.
Who would have to do that?
Yeah, bright and early.
Exactly. So would you suggest maybe keeping an extra pair of jumper cables just in case, or what would you suggest keeping in your car for an emergency?
Well, a jumper cable's good if you've got another car there with you that you can boost off or whatever, but a lot of people don't. They've just got the one car, especially if they're single or whatever, so that doesn't help very much. Now, you can get a battery charger, but the biggest thing is just make sure you keep that battery tested. You know, booster cables always help if you're in a parking lot, if you're at the mall or something like that, and it happens. I mean, you start it up and you go somewhere and it's fine, you go back out and you're going to crank it and it doesn't. That's just the way the new batteries are. It'll short a cell out and you'll be done. So that's good to keep in your car for sure.
Yes. So I have a question now.
Okay,
now,
go ahead.
Personally, if I'm running a little late, which I never do, I get up and the windshield is frosted.
Right.
Do you have a secret to, instead of using all of your windshield wiper fluid, to keep those windshields
And actually,
clean?
that's not even good for it either.
Really?
But,
Really?
yes. Well, it depends, especially if you, depends on where you park and stuff like that. But it's better than nothing, obviously. But stop at the auto parts store, hardware store. I think even the Home Depot and stuff carries it. But you get a can of de-icer, and you just spray on the windshield, and it takes every bit of it off instantly. And you can go to the front and back and have it done in literally seconds and be on the road and gone.
Really?
Yeah, instead of trying to lean down and look at the very bottom.
through the
of course,
window.
We've all been
yeah,
there.
just get a
We've all
can of
been there.
de-icer. It literally takes seconds. You can spray it on there and it'll be done, and you're down the road.
Oh, that's awesome. That is a great fun fact to know.
Yes, well, Chuck, thank you so much for coming on, and we'll be back with more News 12 this morning after this.